Ah! Yeah, okay, now it has audio. My bad. Ha 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 ha. Fucking OBS doesn't start with audio capture. Ha, silly. Funny moment. Ha ha ha. Fuck you, OBS. I'll go to the fucking SCP stream, whatever. Lapis, start the reading.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Hi. You can actually hear us now. Hi, hi, hi. Okay. You ready to start? You ready to start, Lapis?
Alright, like I was saying,
All right.
SCP-5092 is a Keter-class anomaly. Special containment procedures include the President of the United States remaining under video surveillance at all times, with their face in view of a camera as frequently as possible. Recording the President's face between 1945 and 20 o'clock is a level 5 immediate response situation. To achieve this task, the White House, Congress, the President's private residence, and common presidential speaking avenues should stay fitted with as many discrete hidden cameras as are required to keep the President's nose and or arms in view at all times. Furthermore, the agents embedded in the White House are to keep track of the President's schedule. The President is to be surveyed on any trips out of Washington with hidden cameras and, if necessary, long-range surveillance drones or spy agents. All footage is analyzed live by C5092.amk for deviances from normal behavior. C5092.amk is to be checked for any faults weekly. Between the times 1940 and 2010, MTF Theta 20, that's Mobile Task Force Theta 20, the Sniffle Squad, is to always be within 5 minutes travel distance of the President. If at 1953 the President does not scratch their nose, Theta 20 is to be immediately dispatched to their location. Site 143 has been established nearby the White House to accommodate Theta 20 and provide them quick access to the President in the case that a 5092-B event occurs inside the White House. Additionally, multiple members of Theta 20 have been embedded in the White House Secret Service, and at least 4 agents are located there at all times. If a 5092-B event should occur, all available mobile task forces are to be mobilized to enact Protocol 34. Attempts to engineer an anomalous meme to incite nose scratching in 1953 powerful enough to withstand President Trump's reality sync are ongoing.
President Trump's reality sync.
Yeah, President Trump's got like reality warping ability.
Are we reading the description as well?
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay. SCP-5092 is a phenomena affecting the President of the United States. Every night at 1953, the President will scratch their nose, regardless of any external factors. This is not due to a direct compulsion to do so, but is simply the result of their nose becoming spontaneously itchy. Occasionally, for an unknown reason, the President will not receive a spontaneous itch at 1953. If this happens, and the President subsequently does not scratch their nose, an instance of SCP-5092-1 will materialize instantly, approximately 64,800 kilometers away from Earth above the North Pole. SCP-5092-1 is an asteroid with an estimated diameter of 20 kilometers that moves at a rate of 18 kilometers a second in the direction of Earth. Foundation models of a collision event between SCP-5092-1 and the Earth have determined that it would result in an XK-class end-of-the-world scenario, causing all humans and other large animals to go extinct. Upon materialization, SCP-5092-1 will collide with the Earth in 1 hour unless the President scratches their nose during that time, in which case SCP-5092-1 will instantly dematerialize. Discovery: SCP-5092 was discovered in 1982 by the second iteration of the Anomalous Signature Recognition Program, after being given access to the Foundation's important political actors video archive, which contained enough footage of 5092-A events for ASRP-2 to detect the anomaly. Silly hee. All right, are we gonna read the Obama transcript? Where is it? Oh, I see.
So funny.
All right, Lapis, who wants to be Obama? Who wants to be Obama?
Oh god.
I want to be Obama.
Shit.
I'm
You
doing
wanna be
Obama.
Obama?
Yeah, I want to be. You know what? I've said it. I want to be
Are
Obama.
you gonna do the Obama impression
Yeah,
too?
I want to do the Obama. Okay. Hello. Who am I speaking to?
President Obama, I'm glad to speak to you. I have a very important message.
Who is this?
Cliff Donald, sir, working for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Just so you know, just so I know this is the right person, I need you to quickly scratch your nose.
Sorry, Cliff. I think I misheard that last part.
I need you to quickly scratch your nose before we can continue.
I see.
This is very important information. I need to know I'm not talking to a deepfake. There's...
That's me hanging up. That's Obama hanging up the phone. That's Obama hanging up the phone, by the way.
Frick.
Yeah, a lot of us can't swear also.
I don't swear.
Yeah, where's the isn't there a Trump one?
Yeah, there is. It's
Lapis, can you do a Donald Trump impression?
Yeah, 5092.
Holy shit, this was long! Trump had a fucking long ass fucking conversation with this guy.
Trump gives like a whole speech at 2021 Overseer Command contacted Site 12. Wow. The entire MT. We should. Oh, hold on. Wait.
Yeah, what?
We should read the containment log for this one too.
Oh, should we? Wait. Where is it?
The one that says show containment log.
Show containment log. Goal to make President Trump initiate nose scratching before 2049 at the latest. Personnel involved: MTF Theta 20 Sniffle Squad, transported in 2 vehicles. Containment plan: Theta 20 would break into the Presidential Emergency Operations Center to make President Trump scratch his nose. Prior events: Theta 20 agents embedded within the White House Secret Service attempted to reach the president. However, the president have been moved underground. Presidential Emergency Operations Center, due to safety concerns regarding the protests occurring around Capitol Hill at the time, and the Theta 20 agents were not given access. Backup was required to forcibly bypass high security. Holy shit! Do we want to read this whole event log? Yeah.
We don't have to read the whole thing. We can like skip around.
Yeah, here's Delta's body cam footage. You can see it. Here's Donald Trump.
Alright, so I'll start reading it. At 1948, as they drive, Theta 20 vehicles began dispensing large amounts of tear gas ahead of them to disperse the protesters crowding the streets. Protesters attempted to assault the vehicles and had to be shot with rubber bullets to allow Theta 20 to keep moving. 2012. Theta 20's vehicles stop outside of Lafayette Square. Theta 20 exit the vehicles and approach the police line. 2015. The Theta 20 commander shows the officers at the front of the police line their valid Secret Service credentials. The police officer expresses surprise and decides to radio his superiors to ask about Theta 20. I'm just gonna not read the timestamps anymore. His superiors expresses confusion at the Theta 20's arrival, and after 50 seconds, it is clear that Theta 20 is not going to be given immediate access. Theta 20 decides to forcefully bypass the police line. The 2 vehicles, parked roughly 10 meters away from the police line, begin to dispense aerosolized amnestic/sedative gas in the surrounding area, subduing and amnesticizing protesters, while Theta 20 rush the police line and attack the police officers with electroshock batons. As the White House security begins preparation for an imminent attack from Theta 20, agents embedded within the White House begin jamming all communications to and from the White House. As Theta 20 reaches the halfway point across Lafayette Square, hidden White House snipers begin firing upon the task force. Multiple agents are hit, mostly due to the lack of cover in the park. Cameras show a dozen well-armed government agents waiting for Theta 20 in the diplomatic reception room surrounding area. To ambush them, Theta 20 first deployed a silencing turtle, SCP redacted, to surround the White House with a field of sound wave suppression, then detonated remote explosives on the back wall to gain entry. Theta 20 attacked the White House agents from behind, engaging in a firefight that caused considerable damage to the White House interior and resulted in multiple Theta 20 casualties. White House goes on full lockdown. Theta 20 uses remote explosives to break through a blast door leading into the East Wing. Embedded agents disable traps. A remote concentrated energy turret located in the East Wing hallway terminates 4 Theta 20 agents before being neutralized via grenade. Theta 20 is jumped by 5 heavily armored officers armed with shotguns. Upon termination, the final officer self-detonates, killing multiple Theta 20 agents. Theta 20 agents use remote demolition to break through a reinforced steel door. After finding a few more White House agents, Theta 20 again used remote demolition to break into the underground Presidential Emergency Operations Center. Theta 20 enter the Operations Center and terminate several hostile agents since they cannot speak due to the ongoing effects of the silencing turtle. Theta 20 attempt to communicate to Donald Trump with sign language that he needs to scratch his nose. After 4 minutes of trying various forms of communication without success, a Theta 20 agent grabs onto Trump's arm and physically forces him to scratch his own nose.
Dang, all right, do we want to read the
Yeah, let's read
It's so long, the fucking call log. It's so long. And Lapis, do you want to do the Trump impression or should I? I can't do one, but I can try my best.
I can try my best as well.
Okay. Give it to me. Give me it.
Hello. No.
You want to give that one more shot?
I gotta think. How does Trump sound?
He's nasally and he's like low. He enunciates his A's a lot. You know.
Hello.
You gotta be a little bit. You gotta be a little bit lower. You gotta be.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Donald Trump.
Hello.
Okay, I'll do it.
Hello.
Hello.
I always feel like we're too high when we do this.
Yeah, I feel like we are too.
Hello, Mr. President. It's fantastic to talk to you. I'm from the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Well, thank you very much. You know, I hear there are many fine people, brilliant people at the FBI. Is this good?
You got the speech pattern. The speech pattern's easy. Just the voice is... we can't
the voice is hard. He does a fucking weird voice.
He has such a weird voice.
I don't know. Have you ever seen Psychic Pebbles do fucking his Trump impressions? Zach from Smiling Friends, the creator of Smiling Friends.
No.
He does it fucking perfect, and I don't know how. It's just like the perfect voice of like Trump. Anyway, sorry.
Wow. It's about those anarchists and loot. Okay. Thank you, Mr. President. I have a very important message for you.
It's about those anarchists and looters. Right now, they are destroying this fantastic city. If you're here, well, you might be, but you understand. I guarantee you would be very upset. Everyone here is, but many people are scared to say it. But I'm being told that there isn't anything else we can do. And you see people say, oh, we can't be brutal. The police are being too brutal. This is getting a little political. Maybe we should stop reading. Do we want to stop reading this one? I think we stop reading. I think we stop reading. I think that right there is where we stop reading now. Oh, whoa. He's talking about police brutality. The moment he starts talking about police brutality is the moment, like, it gets a little too silly for me. Let's find, yeah, let's find, what, do we got any other good ones that we know of?
We got Ronald Reagan.
Let's give that one a thumbs up, though. That's a good one. Oh, what? This action is restricted to site members. Mama.
We got the common.
The common one?
Ones like $9.99.
Nah, everyone knows those.
173.
We gotta find some silly ones. We gotta find the new ones.
0.55.
Do what?
You do 0.55.
Which one's that?
I can't tell you.
Okay, hold on. Let's find him. Should we have gotten a list of them that we wanted to do beforehand? Maybe. Are we going to? No. Oh, is this one up to date? I don't know it either. Do you want to do it? Oh, no, this is... Oh, wait, no. Is this... Hold on.
Nobody knows what it is.
Oh, is this the anti-meme where it's like you can't... Nobody knows what it is? It's just nothing?
Yeah.
No, let's not do that one. That one's too... that one's cringe. Let's go random.
We can do...
Yeah, what? Yeah, which one?
Sorry, I'm reading the anti-meme. I'm reading the little, like, conversation the two people had.
Oh yeah, do you want to do the two people for the anti
We
meme?
can read that really quick.
Okay, hold on.
Basically, 055 is a self-keeping secret. Information about 055 is it deletes anything from existence. Nobody knows about. We know that it exists, but we don't know what it is because we can't know what it is. All
Yeah.
right, do you want to be Dr. Hughes or do you want to be redacted?
I want to be redacted.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to ask you some questions about number 55 now.
Number what? This is just Obama again, but whatever.
SCP Object 55, the object you've just examined.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think we have a 55. Why am I talking like
Okay
this?
then, redacted. I'd like you to tell me what you've been doing for the past 2 hours.
What? I don't know.
Okay then,
That's me
do you
being
remember that
uncomfortable.
we all agreed that it wasn't spherical?
That what wasn't? Oh, right. It isn't round at all. Object 55 isn't round.
So you remember it now?
Well, no, I mean, I don't know what it is, but I know there is one. It's something you can't remember, and it's not a sphere.
Wait a minute, what's not a sphere?
Object 55.
Object what?
Doc, do you remember agreeing that something wasn't shaped like a sphere?
Oh, right.
That is silly. That's a good one. Let's go. I'm just gonna
What?
click random. The
There's no
Shaggy
object
Dog,
55.
Tim Allen, Robert Downey Jr. What is this? SCP 4964. Do you want to do this one? Hold on. Let's see.
Tim Allen, hold on.
Yeah,
Robert
it's got
Downey
Tim Allen. Do you
Jr.
want to read the description? There's no role play to be had here, but there's a description of it, and then there's different things that it shows. There's like different variations that we can read. They're film descriptions.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I think I searched it the wrong one.
Yeah,
What
it's
number is it?
4964.
Uh,
It's the shag. It's got an image of like a VHS or DVD case with the Shaggy Dog, Tim Allen, Robert Downey Jr. on it. I love this music I got in the background. It's so fucking mind-numbing.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go.
All right. I'm gonna read this one because you read the last one, all right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Item SCP-4964, Object Class Euclid, Special Containment Procedures. When not in testing, SCP-4964 is to be stored in a standard object containment locker. SCP-4964 is to be watched in its entirety once per day by a Level 3 researcher, and any deviation from the most currently known plot is to be immediately reported. Description: SCP-4964 is an anomalous DVD purporting to be a copy of the 2006 film The Shaggy Dog. The movie on the disc follows the normal plot of the film up until approximately the final 15 minutes, at which point it shows a radically different ending. These endings vary wildly, but are all abrupt, anticlimactic, and totally inconsistent with the rest of the movie. It interferes with those involved in the production of The Shaggy Dog, confirm that these scenes were never shot or even conceived of at any point during the making of the film. SCP-4964 does not constantly change its ending. Instead, it will continue showing one version of the plot for multiple playthroughs before changing it to a radically different one without warning. While the exact stimuli for these changes are unknown, it is currently hypothesized that it changes as the underlying anomaly. Hold on, my fucking music changed and it's not the same, and it's throwing me off. Alright, that's okay. Sorry, I got fucking, my music threw me off. Where was I? It changes an underlying anomaly is investigated, or sorry, it is currently hypothesized that it changes as the underlying anomaly is investigated further. See Addendum 4964A for more detail. In addition, a number of recorded endings deal with violent seismic activity that correlates with actual real-world seismic activity at a future date. It is currently unknown whether SCP-4964 is causing these earthquakes or merely predicting them. Addendum 4964-A Parental event log. Okay, so these are all the
You
endings
want
that
to
it
switch
shows.
off reading endings?
Yeah, let's switch off reading the endings.
All right, so I'll read the original.
This is
the
the original ending.
non-anomalous version.
Hold on, wait. Can we see what the Shaggy Dog is first? What is the Shaggy Dog?
It's a movie.
Yeah, but I want to see the movie. Oh, this looks like okay. I just need like to understand what this was.
It's a dog.
It's a Shaggy. Okay, it's a Shaggy Dog. Okay, I understand now. Hold on, wait. I just saw one that's like fucking horrific. I just saw an image for the Shaggy Dog. Yeah, the one with the fucking eyes. Oh my god. Wait, you can't see this on stream. Hold on. Fuck. How am I gonna show this on stream? Fucking. Oh no, you can't. Hold on. I gotta like move it around.
They turned Robert Downey Jr. into a dog.
Look at that. Look at this. That's the fucking Shaggy Dog right there. That's the Shaggy Dog. Okay. I don't know how this movie's gonna end normally, but fucking. You should go on with the normal ending of the Shaggy Dog.
All right. Protagonist David Douglas, played by Tim Allen, having been bitten by a mystical Tibetan collie.
Wait, I've seen this dog. I've seen this movie before.
Uncontrollable ability to turn into a dog is captured by antagonist Dr. Kozak, played by Robert Downey Jr. in David's dog form. Kozak leaves David alone in his lab full of mutated animals to go to court, at which point David breaks out, makes his way to the court, and turns human again. David successfully prosecutes Kozak when he uses a bayless baton to trigger Kozak's transformation into a dog himself, and the case is resolved in his favor. Interesting.
Interesting. So the first change is 5/3/2006. I don't know what date that is. I'm not good with dates. Instead of leaving David alone, Kozak immediately injects him with a syringe and David collapses. The movie zooms in on David's lifeless body for 10 minutes, then cuts to black and ends. The Foundation became aware of SCP-4964 after investigating reports of a prank bootleg copy of the film. The owner had purchased it from a street vendor and could offer no more detail about its origins. SCP-4964 was logged as a potentially anomalous item and put into storage.
September 1st, 2008. Kozak leaves David alone, as in the original film, but shortly thereafter, a man in a white lab coat and a black hood enters the frame. Remarking that David and the mutated animals are anomalies, he directs several other figures to contain them and transports them to a secure location. Each of these other figures is wearing a lab coat and no hood, unlike the hooded figure. All of their lab coats bear the Foundation's logo. Facial analysis reveals that each is a known Foundation researcher. This variation was discovered during a routine inventory of all anomalous items, at which point it was given official SCP designation. The researchers pictured were questioned. None could explain their presence in the film, and there were no obvious correlations between them.
Okay, and then in 2008, 9/15/2008, David makes his way to the courtroom as in the original film, but midway through his speech, the ground under him suddenly opens up, swallowing the courtroom whole. One of the jurors has additionally been replaced by a hooded figure in a white lab coat. 3 days after this variation was first seen, a 4.7 magnitude earthquake collapsed a small courthouse in San Bernardino, California, that had served as a filming location for The Shaggy Dog. Foundation investigation revealed no obvious signs of foul play. Yo, The Shaggy Dog is taken back.
December 23rd, 2008. The film proceeds up to the point where David is supposed to throw the bayless baton, at which point David says, "Wait, this isn't," and then the scene cuts to the mystical Tibetan collie waking up from a nap. It yawns and then in Tim Allen's voice says, "What a weird dream," before getting up and trotting towards a hooded figure in a lab coat standing in a stone archway. The camera zooms onto the archway to show a serpent's hand insignia carved on its side, then zooms far out to show a large mountain range. Based on this shot, it was determined that the scene takes place on the peak of Kanchenjunga, a mountain in the Himalayas. As the camera stays on this shot, one of the mountains cracks in two. Following this new video, the Foundation mounted a fact-finding expedition to Kanchenjunga. Heavy seismic activity in the area made climbing hazardous and resulted in the loss of one agent. Upon reaching the peak, an abandoned base built into the side of the mountain was discovered. Enough evidence was discovered there to conclude showed it was constructed and used by the Serpent's Hand, although what it was used for and why it was abandoned remains unclear.
January 10th, 2009. After Kozak leaves David in the lab, A hooded figure in a lab coat enters by himself. The figure sedates David, then moves him into a travel cage he has brought. Ugh, sorry. It is then tracked in real time as it drives David to a beachfront shore, takes him onto a waiting boat, and then steers the boat out to sea. After 27 hours of uninterrupted footage, during which time the figure does not eat or sleep, he stops the boat and begins to lower David into the water, at which point a large tidal wave swamps the boat and the movie ends. Careful analysis of water currents, heading, time of day, and glimpses of the night sky in some shots allowed the Foundation to pinpoint the exact location that the figures stopped at. An apparently barren spot in the Pacific Ocean, remotely controlled submersibles were dispatched to map the area. However, as each drew close to the specified location, severe undersea seismic activity made the zone impassable and rendered the majority of probes totally unrecoverable.
February 22nd, 2009. In the courtroom scene, the bailiff has been replaced by the hooded figure in the lab coat. When David attempts to take his baton, the figure easily rests his back and pulls off his hood and turns directly towards the camera. His uncovered face matches that of Dr. Anton Forrester, a known high-level Serpent's Hand operative. In Tim Allen's voice, Forrester says, "Stop this. Your incompetent meddling is making this all worse for everyone. We're doing the right thing here, and if you can't see that, well, you'll see soon enough. They deserve to be free, all of them, and we'll crack the earth to get them out if we have to." The movie then ends. After a protracted series of raids and counter-offensives, for full mission details and casualty reports, see Operation Log, blah, 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 blah. Foundation managed to capture Dr. Forrester and interview him at length about the Serpent's Hand's plan. He denied all knowledge of the ongoing seismic events and of the shaggy dog, which he claims to have never seen. Having held on to these assertions steadfastly through multiple forms of enhanced interrogation, it is currently believed that he's being truthful in this matter.
April 1st, 2010. In the courtroom scene, as David throws the bailiff's baton in order to induce Kozak's transformation, the judge instead transforms into a member of Answer, the Grey Lag or Wild Goose. All characters immediately abandon what they were doing in favor of a frantic and futile attempt to chase down and capture this goose. This lasts for 36 minutes and is all a single continuous shot, which slowly fades to black at the end. Then the following text appears. Sometimes a shaggy dog is just a convenient scapegoat. Are we cool yet? This is the current SCP-4964 variation. No new ones have been noted to this date. So thoughts on the shaggy dog? That's on the shaggy dog, Lapis. Good SCP, bad SCP. Thumbs down, thumbs up.
I've never seen the movie.
I'm talking about the SCP, but do we have to watch the shaggy dog to understand the SCP? Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
All right, we're gonna watch the shaggy dog now. I forget you can't. All right, let's go find another random one. I like these random ones. They're silly. Death's Cleric. Random. Oh no, it's Death's Cleric again. What?
I don't think the random button works more than once.
What? Maybe you're right. Yeah, I'm getting the same one over and over again. Yeah, you're right. Do we want to go
you have to click on random page and then back to SCP.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Oh, it worked once.
Yeah, it worked once for me too. Okay, do we want to go to the hottest new ones, the hottest new SCPs?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Operated.
This one's SCP-6689.
6689.
This is on a completely different fucking website. Holy shit. This one's a big labyrinth. The labyrinth. This one's just fucking. What's this shit? Here, Lapis, go 6515.
6515.
Yeah.
The Chancellor of Eggs Cheddar. Oh my god.
It's
up?
fucking what's his shit. I don't know what's his name.
I don't know either.
Fuck, who is this guy? Who is this guy? I know he's like a guy. He's like a dude. Oh my god, who is this guy? Also, my fucking I gotta keep readjusting the site thing. The British Prime Minister. That's right, Vio. Thank you, Vio. Thank you. Vio knows our British Prime Minister.
Hi, Vio.
Hi, Vio. Vio, are you enjoying the show? Are you enjoying our readings? Vio, rate the readings. 9 out of 10.
I think we can read. Maybe.
Yeah. I can't read so good, but Lapis is pretty good at it. All right, Lapis. No, wait. Did you just read this one, or did I read it?
Well, none of us have read this one.
No, I mean, did I read the last one, or did you read the last one?
You read Shaggy Dog.
Okay, I read Shaggy Dog, so now you're up.
Okay.
You sure you got water, Lapis? Hmm?
Oh, you're so right. You're so.
I am so right. Yeah, yeah.
You're so smart.
You gotta lubricate them cords, you know? Lubricate them vocal cords. Follow my account on the SCP website. It's ShroomPie, the official ShroomPie SCP website account.
ShroomPie, official ShroomPie.
Yeah, my
SCP
account is free. I don't know if I'm supposed to be showing that. Actually, wait. Oh my god. For a second there, I saw a bunch of numbers, and I thought that was like my actual fucking IP address, and I got actually fucking horrified.
Nice.
But it wasn't. It was just the date that I joined. I was like, why would they show that? And then I realized, oh no, that is not what that is.
Okay, SCP.
I'm sorry, I'm being dumb.
15. Object Class Keter. SCP-6515 itself cannot be realistically contained or neutralized. All SCP-6515 instances are to be monitored until death for any indication of unusual behavior. If the anomalous nature of any individual SCP-1615 instance is revealed, a team of Foundation personnel has been assembled to respond with an appropriate cover story and conduct amnesticization. That's right. Protocols. Description: SCP-1615 is the position of Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, as established in the British Order of Precedence. Through thorough investigation of UK history suggests that no SCP-6515 instance since SCP-6515-1 Henry Campbell Bannerman has been a non-anomalous human being. Despite this, there is no observable connection between 6515 instances beyond UK politics. Rather, multiple anomalous entities have each become SCP-6515 instances by pure happenstance. All evidence indicates that the fabricated identity of each SCP-6515 instance received their title via the typical political channels in an entirely legitimate fashion. So wait, is 6515 just being Prime Minister? That's anomalous.
I think 6515 is literally just
have a Prime Minister.
I think you're literally just a Prime Minister of of Great Britain. There's a video log.
Yeah. Let's read it. Date.
Date. Oh, do you want me to read this?
What is this date layout?
Oh, this is the British way to do it.
Year, month, day. What the frick?
Year, month, day. It's just year, month, day.
Yeah, year, month, day.
That's how the fucking British do it, because they're fucking deformed. There's something wrong with them in the head. Anyway, 1950. Oh, do you want to read it? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got this. Note: this log compares a computer-generated transcript to personnel written accounts of the footage. Begin log. Video begins. Text on the screen describes the circumstances of the film. An interview with Mr. Churchill. 0 discrepancies to this point. 20 seconds. A first discrepancy. Personal account. A figure named Winston Churchill sits in a chair and delivers a brief speech on an upcoming election. He emphasizes the dangers of socialism, advocating for the platform of the conservative and national liberal party. Computer account. A large clump of cheese rests atop a chair for 2 minutes. Video ends at 2 minutes and 41 seconds.
I think this is just the whole anomalous part of this is you're just the prime minister of England. I think that's all this is. And I think that's so funny. Wait.
I think
Hold on. Wait. I think this is just the prime minister of Great Britain. Whoever it was at the time. That's who. That's all this is. I think that's all this is.
I think just being the prime minister is anomalous. Like I think you just can't show up. I think as I'm like looking through the other like logs, the prime minister just doesn't exist unless they're being viewed by a person, but technology can't like view them properly.
Oh. So like a
you
video.
can see them on video, but like if a computer was trying to like acknowledge that they exist, they can't.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's so weird. So, okay, hold on. So the lore of this is it's not a fact that becoming the prime minister you become whatever this is. It's that just by pure happenstance every single prime minister is what this thing is.
Yeah, every prime minister is just unable to show up according to computers. They just don't exist.
Is a
like the
Winston
first computer
Churchill
from the Winston Churchill
is a large couple of cheese.
Instead of Winston Churchill, like just think like you're watching like a movie and you got like the closed captions turned on, and the closed captions just reads out a large clump of cheese rests atop a chair for 2 minutes for the entire video, but you see Winston Churchill giving like a speech.
Yeah. That's pretty silly. That's a good one. You know what? That's a good one. When's the XCP explain about that one, huh? About Winston Churchill.
Can you tell us about Margaret Thatcher?
Yeah, what can you tell about Margaret Thatcher, huh? Let's see. I like ones with Wait.
Hold on, no. Go back to the prime minister one, and then go to 6515-16 interview log.
6515-16.
Yeah.
Okay, should I read this one? Oh wait, it is Margaret Thatcher. Fuck that bitch. All right. Oh, that was not me reading it, but
There's two parts. There's two
date
parts.
2020.
There's two people. Which one do you want to be?
Oh, I want to be. Oh,
Reyes
this is okay. So you're either Margaret Thatcher or you're Reyes. Who wants to be Margaret Thatcher? I don't think anybody wants to be Margaret Thatcher.
I don't think this is Margaret Thatcher. I think this is just a prime minister.
But she's an instance of 1615. So or 6515. So yeah, you might be right. I think you're right. Okay, yeah. Who do you want to be then? Well, okay, hold on. Wait, we gotta look this up.
Who is SCP-6515-16?
No, who's the 15th or 16th Prime Minister of UK? William Greenville. Okay. Unless is Winston Churchill number 1?
The 8th, you mean? Because he was 8.
No, I'm saying so. Winston Churchill was the 8th, but is he classified as number 1?
Oh no! SCP-65. It says right above this. SCP-6515, Margaret Hilda Thatcher.
It is Margaret Thatcher. Okay, who wants to be Margaret Thatcher? I was right. Who wants to be Margaret Thatcher?
I could be Margaret Thatcher.
Okay.
You could be Reyes.
All right, let's get this over with.
I don't know what Margaret Thatcher sounds like.
Just be a fucking old raggedy bitch. Be an old evil woman. All right, let's start over. Hello, I'm Dr.
Reyes. We know.
Can you give her a witch voice? Can you give her? I was just thinking about this. Can you give her an evil witch voice?
Reyes, we know.
Yes, that's perfect. Right. What can you tell us about Margaret Thatcher?
Well, a long time ago, the glorious state empire took an interest in planet Earth. It was a humble yet fascinating planet, rich in both culture and resources alike. We were tasked with creating a clone vehicle of a human being to assist in its takeover.
Mm-hmm. And what does this clone vehicle do?
Externally, it's a perfect replica of a human being. Internally, we have liquid cooling set up. Gimbal seats, some cup holders, RGB lighting.
Thank you. So what happened to the takeover?
By the time we arrived in the Anno Domini year of 1949, the State Empire had lost interest in our mission. It had been an arduous 6 weeks of travel, and the State Empire had long since abandoned Earth for greener pastures.
6 fucking weeks? If that was the case, why stay here on Earth? I didn't read that yet, so I was just so fucking confused. Like, whoa. Okay. Faking your death would have been easier than fabricating all these records. What kept you from going back?
Why would we go back to being State Empire peons when we could live at large for a full 11 years as Prime Minister?
Fair point, I suppose.
We're going for president next.
Good luck with that. Hold on. Just a few more questions here. Do you know anything about Winston Churchill? Anything out of the ordinary, I mean?
The Big Cheese? Of course I know about him. Who doesn't?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
The Big Cheese? Of course I know about him. Who doesn't?
You mean to say that you're aware of Winston Churchill's true nature?
His nature as a glob of cheese?
Yes.
It's a bit hard to miss.
I suppose it would be. In that case, do you know where Churchill is buried?
Do you want the public answer or the real answer?
The public answer being his grave?
Yeah, which was true for about 2 decades. But well, we had to see it for ourselves. The grave seemed like a terrible place for food preservation, so we extracted the cheese in 1985.
And nobody knew about this? How did you manage to dig up Winston Churchill's grave without leaving any traces?
It would take more than 4 years of lectures to explain space folding technology to the brightest human academics, let alone you. I don't think we have that kind of time.
Point taken. Where is Churchill now?
It was in the most horrendous condition. Nothing like the revered dairy that defeated the Nazis. It wasn't even recognizable as cheese anymore. We took the liberty of temporarily de-aging it and storing it in a vessel appropriate for such a revered figure.
Which would be...
A freezer. In the depths of none other than 10 Downing Street. Hidden in one of the kitchen walls. As far as we can tell, nobody's noticed.
So, if I may summarize, you spatially extracted Winston Churchill from his grave, temporarily reverted his corpse to when he was a prime minister, and then remanded him. Is that right? Remanded? Remanded him to a secret freezer to honor his legacy.
No.
No?
We did it because we thought it would be funny.
Good to know. Thank you, Miss Thatcher, for your cooperation. Fuck you, bitch.
Oh, you can just call us Arma.
End log. Damn, Margaret Thatcher. So what is Margaret Thatcher? So what are they? Are they like goop? Are they all different things? Is it small jellyfish-like beings residing in its stomach? Oh, okay. All right, let's find a new one. Let's find a good one. I also want to see can I like is it like a dark mode? My eyes are fucking straining right now.
I don't know.
My account settings. Maybe I shouldn't show this actually. Hold on. Not that I care that much about my SCP account, but hold on. Options, please. My eyes are fucking in pain. Please.
Watch.
Delete account, avatar, password, email, screen name. Yo, I got a screen name. I don't think there is. Fuck.
Close.
Fuck! There's no fucking dark mode, I don't think. Yo, sister sites.
I guess we just pretend.
Pretend?
Margaret Thatcher voice is stuck.
Margaret Thatcher voice is like, oh, we pretending to fucking releasing fucking what's his shit? I don't remember his name.
So we're just gonna pretend we can see.
Yeah, we can pretend that we can see anything. My OBS is tweaking. Hold on. Why is my OBS tweaking? Hello?
The meat angels.
Meat angels? I want to see the meat angels. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. Which SCP number is that?
5034.
5034. Is there an image for the meat angels?
No.
Those are the
a
best
bunch of
ones.
Experiments.
Oh, it's just a bunch of experiments. Is there a description at least that we can read?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I'll read that one. I'll read that one.
What is
Whoops.
it called?
What number is it?
Meat?
5034?
Why is it called meat angel?
We're gonna find out. They're probably made of meat. Just like me or you. Why? I can't find them. Why won't it search? Come on. Come on, meat angels. Where are you? Where are you, babe? Come on. I have to like look up meat angels.
You can go
That's
to
angles.
series. You can go to series 6. You go to
Series
SCP series 6 and then
6.
go down to 5034.
P34. There we go. The meat angels. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. Actually, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Drinking too much water.
Why, hello, chat. I am the Prime Minister of, former Prime Minister of Great Britain, Margaret Thatcher.
That's funny. Dang, how did those jellyfish let Margaret Thatcher die?
How could they
Can't
let Margaret
believe-
Thatcher do all those evil things? Hold on, I gotta readjust the SCP page as well, because it's always fucked up whenever I get a new one.
I have only one thing to say. Margaret Thatcher just sounds like a British lady.
She's an old British bitch. She fucking does evil things. Fuck you, Margaret Thatcher. Okay. SCP 5034. Oh wait. Notice from the Foundation Department of Miscommunications, analysis of the file has been confirmed it displays no unusual properties. All information present in it can be taken as a literal statement of fact. So it's not actually an SCP. There's nothing anomalous about it. They're just meat angels.
Yeah.
What is Tiamat? What is Tiamat containment?
I don't know.
Should we find out?
I'll go search up object classes.
Okay. I was gonna search it up, but okay. I'll read it and you can tell me what Tiamat is in a sec. SCP 5034. Tiamat or object class Tiamat. Special containment procedures. Due to budgetary concerns, it has been determined that containment of SCP 5034 is not currently possible. When SCP 5034 is discovered in an antique store, agents are to immediately proceed to said store and begin experimentation. Use of standard testing equipment is authorized regardless of SCP 5034, or in regards to SCP 5034. All tests must be approved by the Foundation Experimentation Committee. Description: SCP 5034 is the collective term for a china bowl containing 7 red marbles. At all times, SCP 5034 will consist of the china bowl and the 7 red marbles within it. If a marble is destroyed or removed from SCP 5034, it will disappear and a new one will reappear inside the bowl. Attempts to contain marbles outside of SCP 5034 have similarly failed. All attempts to interfere with these marbles have had an extremely negative effect, or a negative impact on the Foundation's budget. SCP 5034 exhibits a secondary anomalous effect. All individuals who observe SCP 5034 will be aware that it is a china bowl containing 7 red marbles, even if they lack prior context. However, this awareness does not appear to directly impact information one step removed from SCP-5034. For example, an individual observing SCP-5034 will be aware it is a China bull, but an individual observing evidence left behind by SCP-5034 will not. So hold on, my brain got like, am I understanding this correctly? SCP-5034 is literally just a China bowl full of red marbles. You destroy one and then it instantly comes back. But one of the anomalous properties is you see it. You see that it's a China bowl, a Chinese bowl, full of red marbles, and you know that's a Chinese bowl full of red marbles, right?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Okay, sorry. So what is Keter? Or what is, sorry, not Keter. What is Tiamat?
Oh, Tiamat is a esoteric class, which means it's not one of the regular classes, and it just means it can be contained through warfare. So constantly like breaking it. The only way to contain it.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so I think.
Huh.
Huh.
What's up? What's up?
I think if you look at it, you'll know that it's a China bowl. But if you like could break it, then they'd have no clue what it was.
So it's just a bowl.
It's just a bowl.
It's just a bowl.
It's just a bowl that if it breaks, it's not a bowl anymore. Nobody has any clue what it is.
Okay, okay. But so okay, wait.
What about the mark?
No, I was gonna say, but then so then it says the awareness does not appear to directly impact information one step removed. So what I think it's trying to say, right, is if you knew before that it was a bowl, then you still know it's a bowl. But if you didn't know before that it was a bowl, you can't tell that it was a bowl.
No clue that it was a bowl. Yeah.
That's just what a bowl is. That's what happens when you break a bowl.
That's just what happens.
You like shatter a bowl and everyone's like, you're like, hey, what is this? And like, I don't know, a bowl. What should be in chat a bit?
But if
okay.
someone walks up, they'll be like, "What
Welcome,
did you drop?
Frosty.
You're a plate."
Yeah, what is a plate? A bowl? What? How'd you know it was a bowl?
No, they wouldn't ask if it was a bowl because
That's
there's
true.
no
They
way
wouldn't have any idea.
have any context that it was a bowl.
That's true. What is this? Ceramic? Thank you for looking though, Frosty. Welcome to the SCP reading. Well, this is just us reading and role playing, or not role playing, air quotes. reading the
We'll play where we
things.
can.
Yeah, we're role playing where we can. Do we want to read the experiments or? It's a fucking bowl.
Yeah.
Why is this called Meat Angels?
I don't know.
What about this is a meat angel? It's a fucking bowl. I don't get it. It's a bowl. It's a bowl with red marbles in it. Fucking whatever. Okay, we'll read the experiments. Experiment 5034-1. Conditions. Upon discovery of SCP-5034, Foundation personnel attempted to remove and contain 3 marbles from the bowl. When removed, all marbles disappeared and reappeared inside the bowl. Containment failure. Foundation budget severely impacted. What? Okay. Lapis, you want to read? You want to read the second one? Do you want to go off popcorn?
5034-2. Conditions. Upon rediscovery of SCP-5034 in an antique store in Chennai, India, Foundation personnel attempted to remove 1 marble from the bowl and smash it with a sledgehammer. Following successful destruction of the marble, it reappeared inside the bowl. Destruction failure. Foundation budget severely impacted.
What? How does this affect their fucking budget?
No.
What is going? It's because they're like taking it. They're like getting it from an antique store, so they smash it, and then it's just back to normal. So it's like whatever, it doesn't matter. And it's like they had to spend so much money on it because it's like an antique bowl. I guess that's what I think. Okay. 5034-3. Conditions. After tracing the scale of SCP-5034 through a number of private collectors, Foundation personnel attempted to contain one of the marbles while keeping it within the bowl. Containment successful for 6 days. However, on the 7th day, security officer enters the containment chamber and accidentally releases the marble from the bowl. Containment failure. Foundation budget severely impacted. Like every time a marble leaves the bowl, they like lose money. I don't. Whatever.
I think that the bowl disappears every time a marble falls out or is broken,
That could be it. Yeah.
and it appears somewhere else.
No, because
Upon
it says it reappears in the bowl.
No, the bowl reappears somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Upon rediscovery of SCP-5034, all available Foundation personnel attempted to smash the marbles with sledgehammers. Result: 5 marbles successfully destroyed. However, they subsequently reappear inside the bowl. Destruction failure. The budget wasn't
affected by this one. Experiment 5034-5. Upon rediscovery of SCP-5034, all available Foundation personnel attempt to smash the marbles with sledgehammers. 6 marbles successfully destroyed. However, they subsequently reappear inside the bowl. Destruction failure.
I'm looking at the footnotes, and like they're so.
As the Foundation budget is now approaching bankruptcy, further experimentation is not possible.
There's one more. Upon rediscovery of SCP-5034, all Foundation personnel attempt to destroy the marbles with whatever tools are on hand. All 7 marbles successfully destroyed. They subsequently reappear inside the bowl. And if you hover over 18, footnote 18, in accordance with the joint EC and O5 ruling, mass euthanasia options are currently being considered.
Why? Well, I'm so confused.
Don't know.
What is fucking up with this bowl? Burn our bodies. Maybe this is like more fucked up than we think it is.
I think this is like,
I think there's more going on with it, and like they just don't have it like written down. You know what I mean?
maybe.
Because footnote 19,
Like,
right?
trying to figure out like what it is.
It's just a bowl with fucking 7 red marbles in it.
Yeah, but like if you look at the tags on the bottom of the page, there's K-class scenario in it, which means that these bowls could end the world.
Hold on. See, containment temp for...
I don't get it.
Hold on.
I don't understand.
Of hostiles. Although this planet-wide range has been confirmed, it is currently unknown whether it extends beyond that. Individual appearances vary. Refer to sighting logs for full descriptions. Yep. Full casualty reports are not yet available due to lack of up-to-date information. This is at 7.
Casualty.
Wait. Oh. Operation conducted in cooperation with the Global Occult Coalition. BK class scenario officially declared 1 hour later. Constructed via conjunction of several requested anomalies. See autopsy report. Oh shit.
Wait, where'd you go?
So at the footnotes, so there's little like notes throughout, right?
Uh-huh.
And it seems to tell like the actual story of it, because it says in one of the footnotes, attempts to directly breach metaphysical camouflage have thus far been unsuccessful. So it seems like there's like some sort of camouflage on it, so you don't actually know what's going on, right? And then a full list of engagements is Site 92 archive.
Oh, so maybe the notice from the Foundation Department of Miscommunications is like the quote-unquote bull trying to throw us off.
Yeah, that's why it's called Meat Angels.
So
it's
we're
probably something else.
So it wants us to believe it's a bull, but it's actually not.
It's probably like a fucking... And then there's the last one, burn our bodies. All 7 entities must be eliminated. So it's probably the 70...
I think it's like 7...
Yeah.
Like, meat angels, which are like actual entities. And they like are constantly at war with the SCP Foundation. That's what these experiments are.
What is the bull? Where do they reappear in?
I think the bull is theoretical.
Maybe.
It's a theoretical bull.
Theoretical
There's
bull.
7 entities that appear around the world.
And no matter how much you destroy them, they always reappear at the same point together.
Yeah.
Possibly? That's my belief.
Maybe. That's what I'm thinking as well.
Yeah. Anyway, that's Meat Angels. Meat Angels is kind of cool. Yeah, that's why analysis of this file has confirmed it displays no unusual properties. All information present in it can be taken as a literal statement of fact. So yeah.
What is a B clay cat? A BK class end of the world scenario.
I don't know. It's probably lower than XK, because I think XK class is
BK class.
destruction of the entire planet.
BK class undefined scenario explicitly related to AK class undefined and CK class restructuring. Scenario involving reality shifts. Restructuring of reality. Dang.
SCP-001 awaiting declassification blocked. The living room, biological motherboard. I'm just going through them all by numbers. 100 to 199. Jamaican Joe's Junkyard Jubilee.
Jamaican Joe's Junkyard Jubilee.
Did we do Jamaican Joe's Junkyard Jubilee?
I kind of want to do Jamaican Joe's Junkyard Jubilee.
Or Dragon Snails trademarked.
Dragon Snail's cool.
Dragon Snails trademarked.
Dragon Snails are pretty cool.
Yo, look, they got an image from it and everything. That's so cute. They're so silly.
I know about Dragon Snails.
Oh, do you? Wait, I don't know anything about Dragon Snails. Do you want to read?
Oh, I know about a specific Dragon Snail.
Okay. Do you want to read them? Do you want to go?
111.
Yeah, 111. And then we'll do. Oh, okay. Do we want to do Jamaican Joe's or do we want to do this one? This one's got an image. Do they have? I mean, an image for Jamaican Joe's.
Jamaican Joe's Junkyard Jubilee.
Jamaican me crazy. Is that offensive? Oh yeah, they do. It's like a store or something. All right, which one do you want to do?
All of them.
All right, let's do Snails first. I think Snails catch my interest more than Jamaican Joe's, even though Jamaican Joe's got a funny name.
All right, is it your turn or my turn?
Your turn.
All right. Object Class Safe, SCP-111. Special Containment Procedures. All specimens of SCP-111 in captivity are housed at Site-19. Redacted wing. In a 5-meter by 5-meter plexiglass enclosure containing a temperate forest habitat transplanted from its natural surroundings. Habitat temperature will be maintained at 30 degrees Celsius. Feeding is to take place weekly by personnel placing 3 kilograms of iceberg lettuce into the containment chamber. Water is supplied by an automatic misting system which regulates humidity levels at 50%, both for water required by SCP-111 and to prevent fires. In event of SCP-111 specimens breeding, personnel are to collect all eggs and transport them to the Biological Studies Wing for freezing. Description: SCP-111 is an apparently artificial species of invertebrate vaguely resembling snails. Adult specimens of SCP-111 are approximately 20 centimeters in length, 12 centimeters in width, and 15 centimeters in height, although exact size differs slightly between specimens. SCP-111 specimens differ from ordinary snails, but they have warm-blooded metabolism, complex eyes, small horns consisting of cartilage-rigid tentacles, apparently increased intelligence. Personnel are requested to read test log redacted for examples, and a complex vertebrae-type jaw structure, as well, specimens lay eggs possessing hardened shells. Most abnormally, SCP-111 specimens possess small hollow sacs below their lower jaws containing methane from digestive byproducts. A series of data expunged along the inside of the trachea serves as a lighter, igniting stored methane as the specimen exhales, blowing a small jet of flame from its mouth. Said fire breathing generally occurs in events of stress or anger, although it is not apparently used deliberately for destruction, but rather as a warning. This is presumably due to the limited size of methane sacs, which limits SCP-111 specimens in the amount of fire they can exhale at a time, requiring both time and starch-rich foods to refuel. SCP-111's behavior is inconsistent with that of ordinary snail species, including whistling and hooting vocalizations easily audible to humans, high intellect seen in such tests as data expunged, and parents caring for their young. Hatchlings have been observed imprinting on their parents, other members of their own species, or research. This is presumed to be a deliberate trait based on document 111-A, as it means that hatchling imprints upon owners.
That's fucking adorable. Sorry, go on.
No, that's it.
Oh, history. Okay.
Would you like to read document 111-A?
I will.
Doing
Oh, this is Dr.
your best-
Entertainment.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't realize this was Dr.
Entertainment.
Entertainment. I love Dr. Entertainment. He's
Nice
cool.
trademark. Do it in your best salesman.
New from Dr. Entertainment, Dragon Snails. Trademark. The perfect pets for for the fantasy-loving child. Care and hatching instructions. 1. Having read this document, take the eggs out of the box. Be careful, dragon snail eggs are fragile. 2. Put the eggs in a warm, safe place and wait 7 to 10 days. 3. Hold your newly hatched dragon snails, trademarked, so they get a good look at you and think you're their mommy. 4. Enjoy your new pet dragon snails, trademarked. To feed your dragon snails, trademarked. Give your new little friends some raw veggies, lettuce, Brussels sprouts, beans, any sort of salad stuff you don't want. Remember to get them water, a small glass each, one day. For your enjoyment, dragon snails, trademarked, come in 6 types. Breed them for unique pets. Types. 1. Slimy bellies. Adorable and oozy little fellows with awesome fire engine red colored skin. Little black horns and belly. In a speckled tan shell. Beautiful robin's egg blue eyes. Beautiful robin's egg blue eggs. 2. Ooze drakes. Inquisitive little creatures with neat banana-colored skin, curly horns, and striped shells. Pale tan eggs like a chicken. 3. Gooverns. Or goowyverns. Dark blue-gray skin, flattened shells, and bumpy horned head. And a bumpy horned head make goowyverns are registered. Look like tiny sea monsters. Eggs are a fantastic glassy green color. 4. Blobworms. Green and gold stripes, pointy shells, and a single horn. Not to mention fuzzy tails. Make blobworms wonderful pets. Eggs are tan with a silver tint. Glow drakes. New from Dr. Wondertainment. These little fellows may look like blue-black slime bellies until they light up. That's right, glow drakes glow in the dark. Eggs are a golden color with little red dots. Gunk wyverns. Chubby green skin and dome-shelled gunk wyverns make great pets. Eggs are transparent so you can see the baby dragon snail inside. Parental notice. As Dr. Wondertainment dragon snails breathe fire, they have been known to cause house fires. For maximum playtime, fun, and safety, it is recommended that fire extinguishers be kept handy. Despite this, Dr. Wondertainment is not legally, morally, or financially responsible for any injuries, death, or property damage resulting from the unsafe use of dragon snails, trademarked, or any other Dr. Wondertainment products. By reading this document and incubating your dragon snails, trademarked, eggs, you agree to all said terms and forfeit your rights to lawsuits, organized boycotts, protests, honor duels, etc. Enjoy your purchase. Enjoy your purchase.
Enjoy your purchase.
I would buy dragon snails. I would literally buy and own dragon snails. That's the fucking cutest shit ever. I want one.
Dragon snail.
Dragon snail. Okay, do you want to?
They're safe. They're safe SCPs.
Wait, are they?
Yeah.
Let's go,
safe.
baby.
They're housed at Site 19. Site 19's the biggest site.
We just gotta go to Site 19.
It's the one with all the cool people in it, like SCP.
They got Peanut.
073 and SCP. Yeah, they got Peanut in there.
Let's go.
SCP 096 and SCP 630, whatever his number is.
682.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
682. They got
Do they
all those guys.
do they got dragon snails in the SCP Containment Breach game? Because that's the same site 19.
It is.
That'd be fucking
I don't
badass.
know.
I want to see dragon snails in the SCP game.
CP game.
Yeah, SCP game. I want to play as Dragon Snails in SCP multiplayer. Okay, we're doing SCP 100. Who is he? Jamaican something? Hold on, I gotta find the name. Jamaican Joe's Junkyard Jubilee.
Yeah, Jamaican Joe's Junkyard Jubilee.
Yeah! Alright. Item number SCP 100. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP. Oh, wow, this is a lot. Okay.
We'll cut the description in half.
Nah. I got this.
All right.
SCP-100 is to have 6 guards patrolling the interior of the perimeter's fencing, and 2 guards dedicated to the monitoring of the interior and exterior of both warehouses and the residential building. With both warehouses and the residential building, with rotations to occur every 3 hours, any unauthorized personnel found within SCP-100 are to be detained for questioning prior to amnesic admission or administration and release. 3 guards are remained within the storefront of SCP-100, with rotations to occur every 8 hours. The storefront entrance is to remain locked at all times, with keys provided to necessary personnel. Private property and no trespassing signs are to be posted on the front of the storefront to deter any drivers from stopping at SCP-100. Any construct SCP-100-1 creates are to be removed from SCP-100 and melted down into slag, with the exception of SCP-100-2-A and SCP-100-2-B. Should SCP-100-1 become uncooperative, SCP-100-2-A and SCP-102-B may be removed from SCP-100 until the time that SCP-100-1 becomes cooperative again. The largest of the 2 warehouses within SCP-100 have been converted into a basic research facility. All objects created by SCP-100-1, excluding SCP-102-A and SCP-102-B, may be used for research purposes. Testing on SCP-100-1 itself may only be conducted with written permission from the acting head researcher. Description: SCP-100 is an abandoned scrapyard 80 kilometers from Redacted, South Carolina, known as Jamaican Joe's Junkyard Jubilee. The scrapyard covers roughly 5,000 square meters of fenced-off land, consisting of 2 warehouses, a storefront, and a small residential building, as well as neglected land and land used for storage. SCP-100 holds roughly 1,500 vehicles, both pressed and unpressed, as well as roughly 1,400 kilograms of separate scrap, estimated to be worth $5,000. SCP-100's anomalous effect manifests through SCP-100-1 and its constructs, including SCP-102-A and SCP-102-B. Autonomy is lost when SCP-100-1 or one of its objects crosses the fence perimeter of SCP-100, remaining in this state until reintroduction. SCP-100-1 is an autonomous sapient humanoid construct consisting mostly of copper piping, insulated copper wiring, and aluminum cans. SCP-100-1 lacks the ability for written or verbal communication. However, it possesses the ability to communicate using rudimentary sign language. SCP-100-1 is largely uninterested in conversation outside of sales, and information gathered from it has been limited. SCP-100-1 appears to possess skill in craftsmanship, demonstrating the ability to operate tools such as arc welders, drills, and power saws, as well as heavy machinery such as car compressors and forklifts. SCP-100-1 possesses the ability to create autonomous constructs similar to itself using materials available within SCP-100. SCP-100-1 tends to create 4 specific animals: iguanas, crocodiles, turtles, and flamingos. However, SCP-100-1 has been known to craft other species, such as domestic pets, to maintain compliance. SCP-100-1 has been allowed to keep 2 objects labeled SCP-100-2-A and SCP-100-2-B. SCP-100-2-A and SCP-100-2-B are constructs superficially resembling insects, assumed to be created by SCP-100, as they've occupied SCP-100 since the initial discovery of SCP-100. The names Ramon and Beatrice are welded into the backs of SCP-100-2-A and SCP-100-2-B respectively. They appear to operate as both companions as well as guards for SCP-100. As they patrol the perimeter of SCP-100, except during intervals of interaction with SCP-100-1. SCP-100-1 appears to follow a ritualistic schedule, repeating the same actions daily. From 0800 to 1500, SCP-100-1 enters the storefront of SCP-100, seating itself behind a counter and attempting to bargain with any humans within the storefront. Occasionally, SCP-100-1 will return to the yard prematurely for reasons unknown. From 1500 to 1600, SCP-100-1 interacts with SCP-100-2-A and SCP-100-2-B, communicating using vague hand and arm gestures. Interaction tends to consist of grooming, repair, and activities resembling fetch and hide and seek. From 1600 to 2000, that's probably better. SCP-100-1 performs various tasks, including taking stock of materials with SCP-100, cleaning and maintaining tools and heavy machinery, and cleaning the interiors and exteriors of buildings present within SCP-100. From 2000 to 0, SCP-100-1 performs what is assumed to be leisurely acts, ranging from creating new constructs, interacting with SCP-102-A and SCP-102-B, and patrolling SCP-100. From 0000 to 800, SCP-100-1 enters the residual building, where it remains seated at a desk for the duration of this time. In the event that a human enters the storefront, SCP-100, during the interval time of SCP-100-1 is seated behind the counter, SCP-100-1 will attempt to bargain with them, using a variety of gestures to convey meaning. Most attempts by SCP-100-1 are to sell scrap figures of its own creation or repair services. However, it has been known to purchase scrap. SCP-100-1's ability to read, or SCP-100-1's inability to read, or despite, sorry, I cannot read. I have an inability to read. Despite SCP-100-1's inability to read, it possesses the ability to perform basic mathematics, and as demonstrated by sales. Sales made by SCP-100-1 are typically met with some degree of unfairness. SCP-100-1 has been known to intentionally use faulty scales and contaminate scrap piles with cheaper metals, and has demonstrated knowledge of the area of effect within SCP-100, as SCP-100-1 has sold constructs repeatedly despite the loss of autonomy when exiting SCP-100. Efforts to confront SCP-100-1 about this have been met with both distress and indifference, with referral to a sign posted on the wall reading "No refunds, mun," happening regardless of SCP-100-1's emotional response. SCP-100 was discovered November 9th, 1976, following reports of strange machines operating from within the scrapyard. These rumors were discredited as urban legends, and a Foundation agent was sent to SCP-100 to act as the landowner until containment was performed. Under the guise of property sale, a wooden privacy fence was built along the former perimeter of SCP-100. One-way windows were installed in the storefront, and a highway now running through the nearby town of Redacted redirects the majority of civilian traffic. Addendum 100-A. Records show the property is owned by one Joseph Duval, with a mailing address sharing the same name. Local utility companies report billing had stopped approximately 3 months before the discovery of SCP-100, which was found abandoned save for SCP-100-1, SCP-100-2-A, SCP-100-2-B, and several avian canine figures presumed to be made by SCP-100-1. The initial sweep of the buildings revealed the residential building to be mostly bare, with the only sign of former occupants being a note found taped to the door of the storefront, to be document 100-A. Incident 100-A. On what is the 6 month? Lapis? June?
July. Wait.
No, July is the 7th month. June is the 6th month. June 3rd, 2005. SCP-100-1 created a humanoid autonomous construct 10 centimeters in height. The first time SCP-100-1 has done so. Significant effort was put into this construct compared to others, with greater detail applied to the construct, including facial features and JJ welded into the back of the construct, and stainless steel making up the majority of the construct. SCP-100-1 placed the construct on the counter of the storefront for the duration of this scheduled interval, both using vague gestures to seemingly communicate with one another. Following the confiscation of his construct, SCP-100-1 remained seated within the residential building of SCP-100 for a total of 10 days. Document 100-A. The following is a copy of the note recovered upon discovery of SCP-100. Out to lunch. Please see assistant, JJ. That's it?
JJ.
JJ. Who's JJ?
The little human.
The little human?
Yeah, the little humanoid. Incident 198.
What?
B. Oh, wait, no, 198A. Wait, no, that's not right.
You mean 100A?
100A is what I said.
102-A? 100-2-A?
Yeah.
But the robot puts those in. The fake robot.
But it has JJ on his back.
Yeah, but he engraves JJ into everything he makes. So is he JJ?
No, the other two robots that he made had
That's right, they had their
Ramon
names
and
in.
Beatrice.
You're so right. Who's JJ?
Who is JJ?
Who is JJ? JJDs. All right, let's find another good one. The sculpture, the original. Hey, it's the original sculpture. Let's look. They don't have the image anymore, I don't think. Oh no, this is a different page. They made a new page, I think, for it. With like all the images and stuff. Or maybe they got rid of the image. That could be it also.
The sculpture.
Yeah, it's just this is the normal sculpture.
Sculpture.
Now everybody knows the sculpture. We're not reading the sculpture. That's cringe. What's
sculpture?
Sculpture.
Lols.
I'm trying to find a good one. I'm trying to find a really compelling name, you know? The gayest man alive. SCP-230. Well, I'm sorry, we're doing the gayest man. I'm sorry, but we have to do the gayest man alive. He's the gayest man alive. Ah, shit, this one isn't that long.
I got it.
Alright, I'm gonna get water while you read this. I will be able to hear.
SCP-230, Object Class Euclid. SCP-230 is kept in a secure room in Site Redacted. The room must have a controlled ventilation system so that air exiting the room can be properly filtered before it re-enters the regular ventilation system of the complex. SCP-2030 is to be given anything he requests that does not violate standard procedures for SCP containment. The door is set to automatically lock every time it closes and can only be opened from outside the room. Personnel entering SCP-230's room must wear a full hazmat suit with its own oxygen supply. Personnel exposed to the air in SCP-230's cell or who come in physical contact with SCP-230 or any of the SCP-230's bodily fluids must be contained and held for observation for no less than 1 month. Personnel still exhibiting symptoms from SCP-230 after 1 month are to be terminated. If personnel are cleared by on-site staff after a month, they are then to be transferred and forbidden contact with SCP-230. Due to recent events, subjects that have been exposed and cleared by staff are required to undergo regular psychological exams. If upon exam, the personnel exhibits... Sorry, I yawned. Any of the traits shown in document 230-4436B, the personnel is to be terminated. Subject has made several attempts to escape utilizing personnel exposed to SCP-230. This represents a low threat due to the fact that exposed personnel are usually impaired. However, personnel will become violent in order to stay in SCP-230's presence. Description: SCP-230 is a male Caucasian with a lean build and gaunt appearance. SCP-230 is 185 centimeters tall, 68.04 kilograms, and appears to be in his early 30s. He wears bright clothing and prefers the colors pink and yellow. SCP-230 is a very cheerful individual who appears to be incapable of negative emotions. SCP-230 secretes a chemical similar in composition to heroin from his pores. The chemical has been named Compound Redacted. Once secreted from his pores, it evaporates immediately and contaminates the air around 230. Compound Redacted seems to be effective in as little as 30 parts per million in gaseous form. When inhaled, Compound Redacted causes extreme euphoria in subjects. Analysis on Class D personnel under the effects of SCP-230 indicated they had dopamine levels greater than 5 times of what is expected during sexual climax. Subjects express impairment similar to the effects of heroin. Subjects become willing to comply with any request SCP-230 makes, provided it does not involve leaving SCP-230's presence. Compound Redacted is present in all of SCP-230's bodily fluids. Exposure is possible even by contact with SCP-230's skin. Exposure to the compound will result in immediate addiction. Withdrawal symptoms are extreme and have a 30% mortality rate. Symptoms include loss of appetite, tremors, panic, vomiting, diarrhea, irritability, dementia, insanity, blindness, and hemorrhaging. Though symptoms vary from subject to subject, symptoms typically last for around 2 weeks before subsiding. The symptoms appear to be determined by how much of Compound Redacted the subject is exposed to. Subjects that ingest any of 230's bodily fluids have a mortality rate from withdrawal of 100%. SCP-230 was found in an apartment in Redacted, with 20 people as his servants. 230 seemed to be actively attempting to limit the number of people he exposed. Several bodies of exposed persons were found on the premises. When asked about them, SCP-230 replied, "Things were getting crowded, so I had to ask a few of them to stop breathing." Oh my god, that's crazy. SCP-230 appears to be under the effects of Compound Redacted, but doesn't seem to be impaired by it in
Most
any
powerful
way.
gay known to man.
Attempts to alter 230's mood have proven ineffective. Use of various drugs known to cause depression only resulted in 230 producing more of Compound Redacted, and thus were ineffective. 230 is a very friendly individual and will candidly engage in conversation with any personnel. 230 is unaware of how or when he began secreting Compound Redacted. When questioned about his past, 230 replied that he had been secreting Compound Redacted as long as he can remember. 230 prefers to talk about things he considers good or gay. SCP-230 has some psychological attachment to the word gay. When asked to describe himself, SCP-230 used the word gay 6 times and gaiety 4 times, and the word gayest once when SCP-230 referred to himself as the gayest man alive. Note by Dr. Redacted, 230's preoccupation with the word gay has nothing to do with his sexual orientation. 230 doesn't appear to have a sexual orientation
Turn it off.
due to a lack of interest in sex entirely. This makes sense, seeing as 230 experiences the same amount of pleasure doing any given activity, making sex unnecessary.
Can we true? Hold on. No, okay.
Dang, he doesn't need sex.
He doesn't need sex. He's the gayest man alive, but not that kind of gay.
The only reason he would ever sex is because to reproduce, maybe.
Maybe.
He doesn't gain any pleasure from it.
Oh, I got a bowl of I got a bowl of dry ramen.
Dry ramen, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, hold on.
Bigfoot.
Hold on, you can't hear. Hold on.
I can kind of hear it.
Oh shit. Kind of. Not really. Fuck. My bowl of dry ramen noodles is not making enough sound. Okay, I'll find a new one.
I'm looking.
Uh,
For something funny. Nagasaki Teddy.
SCP RPG. Thoughts?
That's not real. That's not an SCP.
Yeah. Weeping frog. This frog is sad.
Buried giant. Waffle Bastard 3000.
What number is that?
1208.
Oh, I'm going. Oh shit, this is Yes, SCP Series 2, okay. 1208?
Yeah, this guy's in Series 2.
Waffle Master 3000, okay. That wasn't short.
It is.
Where's all the interviews, the transcripts?
I don't think you can have an interview with a waffle maker.
We gotta get some that you can talk to that's got transcripts.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
We can go to 1867 next.
Okay. Hold on. It is SCP 1208. Object class safe. SCP-1208 is to be kept in secure item storage at Site 19. Researchers wishing to perform experiments with SCP-1208 using human or animal subjects must present a detailed test plan to the lead researcher for approval. 1 second, so I gotta clear my mouth. SCP-1208 is a Belgian waffle iron, identical in every outward respect to a unit produced by the Conair Corporation in 2003, except that its power cable is fitted with a NEMA 1430 connector rather than the grounded NEMA 520 connector provided with that model. When connected to a compatible 240 volt receptacle, the PTFE coated cast iron cooking surface rapidly warms to a surface temperature of 215 degrees Celsius, at which point the green indicator light on the front of the device illuminates. At this point, SCP-1208 may be used to prepare waffles using any standard batter without anomalous effect. The anomalous behavior of SCP-1208 occurs when it has reached operating temperature and any solid material other than batter or dough is placed between the two heating plates and the lid is closed. Regardless of the material so placed, applying torque of approximately 1.3 newtons or newtons per meter, newton time meter? I don't know. To the handle of the device will successfully close the lid, displacing any material in excess of the volume of the cooking area, approximately 1400 cc, to the outer edge of the device. At this point, the red indicator lamp on the front of the device will illuminate, and the device will not open until 3 minutes have elapsed. Forces up to 10 to the power of 6 newtons have proven insufficient to open the lid during this phase. Copious amounts of steam are emitted from between the two plates during this process. After 3 minutes, the red indicator lamp will darken, and the lid may be opened with minimal effort. Both cooking plates will be cool to the touch, approximately 15 degrees Celsius, and a waffle composed of the matter placed between the plates will be present. Deformation caused by this process is entirely topological. Any substrates or any substructures present in the source material remain intact but deformed. Incomplete sections of plant or animal tissue will remain alive for a short period of time, normally succumbing to necrosis due to lack of fluid circulation within 60 minutes. Animals small enough to fit completely within the volume of the cooking area may survive slightly longer, though feeding and respiratory difficulties due to their new body plan typically prove fatal in 1 to 3 days. That's the silly toaster or waffle maker. You put a squirrel in there.
You put a squirrel in the waffle
You put a
maker.
squirrel in the waffle maker and it makes you with squirrel waffles.
Waffle squirrels.
Yeah. You think if I put my hand in there, it'll make my hand a waffle?
Maybe.
Maybe. Alright, which one are we went to?
1867. This guy's little. This is funny.
67. A gentleman. Oh wait, I have seen a gentleman. Yeah. Do you want to go through a gentleman?
Seen him before?
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
He's a pretty popular one. I like him though. Let's
He's
read
very
him.
popular. He's funny.
He's silly.
All right. SCP-1867. Object class: Anomalous organism. Containment class: passive. Hazard rating: green. Standard containment policies. A small aquatic specimen tank. Environment and care requirements identical to that of non-anomalous members of the species. Associated items placed in secure storage vault 16. Amenities available upon request. Special containment procedures. All descriptions of anomalous persons, places, or objects made by SCP-1863 must be correlated by at least 2 other sources before resources may be allocated for further research. Description: SCP-1867 is a nudie branch of the species Nembrotha kubariana, the variable neon slug, measuring 11.7 centimeters in length. There are no physical differences between SCP-1867 and any other member of its species. 1867 is a sapient and capable of telepathic communication with the same range as a typical human voice. It identifies itself as Lord Theodore Thomas Blackwood, a British explorer and naturalist, and speaks with terminology and style appropriate to late 19th century England. It is generally friendly and cooperative with researchers. 1867 makes repeated claims of past exploits and accomplishments, including service in the Second Opium War, expeditions to remote regions of the world, and encounters with various rare creatures and uncontacted peoples. Despite the questionable validity of many of its claims, 1867 has shown in-depth knowledge of geography, zoology, botany, archaeology, anthropology, and linguistics relating to its claimed regions of exploration, as well as more esoteric fields such as obscure mythology, mysticism, and cryptozoology. 1867 does not seem to realize or willfully ignores any inconsistencies in its own recollections, as well as any event or information dating after approximately 1910. When requested to give proof of its exploits, SCP-1867 provided an address near Redacted, England, claiming that it would be more than willing to donate its collection. Investigation of the address led to a cottage owned by one Mrs. Blank, who claimed to be keeping the house for Lord Blackwood. Further questioning failed to reveal any details of SCP-1867's nature or origins beyond what information SCP-1867 had already provided. Miss Redacted died of heart failure 5 days after Foundation agents began investigations. Investigation of the cottage revealed an underground vault containing over 3,000 artifacts, zoological and botanical specimens, a library containing over 5,000 items, and a functioning, if outdated, laboratory. All materials within the collection were cataloged, removed, and relocated by the Foundation over the course of 3 weeks. A full listing of items recovered from SCP 1867's collection may be found in document 1867 VL. A summary of noteworthy items is as follows: 116 unknown species of plants, 107 unknown species of insects, 28 unknown species of lizards, 23 unknown species of fish, 14 unknown species of amphibians, 12 unknown species of mammals, fossils pertaining to 8 unknown species of dinosaurs, fossils pertaining to 12 unknown species of prehistoric mammal, artifacts belonging to 29 unknown indigenous cultures, 35 handwritten journals containing recordings of events described by SCP-1867, written accounts matched with verbal, save variations and exaggerations on the part of SCP-1867 in retelling, have been dated to the appropriate time period of the events described. 20 kilograms of processed opium, nice. Collection of firearms of make and model not correlating with any known manufacturers, including 3 wide-bore muskets marked as Dr. B.T. Moth's effective particle destabilizers. These items are non-functional. Detailed globes of Mercury, Venus, Mars, and the Galilean moons, accompanied by notes detailing possible paths of surface exploration. A heavily modified 4-seat horse carriage containing instruments of unknown purpose. A note attached to the door reads, "On the Fritz, speak with Henry," in handwriting matching that of the journals. Data expunged. 4 agents were killed after activation before the object was destroyed. When questioned about the item, SCP-1867's response was, "I did warn you to be careful around my collection. That bloody thing nearly took my head off in Woking back in 97 when I found it."
Okay.
Wow. And then we're gonna read the interview.
Who wants to be the worm?
You wanna be the worm?
I'll be the worm. Field trip.
Alright. Good morning, Lord Blackwood.
Ah, good morning, Doctor. Wonderful to see you. Come in, have yourself a seat. Now, if I remember correctly, the last time you were here, I was telling you about the time I was captured by the Ubula tribe of the Congo. Why am I... whatever. That's his voice now.
Of the Congo.
Of the Congo.
Actually, I have some questions about that story today. Our research turned up no trace of that people. They don't seem to exist.
Hold on. I just want to say, didn't they say specifically he's British?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it, yeah. Of course not. There weren't any Ubul after the village was attacked by Mokele oh fuck. Memba. I still regret not being able to bag that monster when I had the chance. It is a persistently elusive creature.
That's a stretch, sir. Do you have any corroborating evidence? Just to make sure what you're saying is true. There's always a chance that your vault was filled with fakes.
Nonsense! I would never fabricate any of my work. Why? It's against the very heart of being a naturalist. While I am repeatedly amazed by your intuition here, you seem to be missing the explorer's spirit. When I scaled the Himalayas in search of the monks of the Golden Mountain, did I worry about what others had said about them? Of course not. I went and found out for myself, climbed those mountains with my own 2 hands.
You do realize you're a sea slug, right?
Good heavens, boy! Have you been drinking? That is utterly ridiculous. If you can't be bothered to be sensible, I have no reason to speak with you. Go get yourself a nice cup of tea and sober up. What a silly little slug. I like him.
Little slug.
What a silly little British slug.
Do you think he's telling the truth? Do you think he's actually Lord Blackwood?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think he just has the memories of Lord Blackwood?
I think he is Lord Blackwood. I think he just thinks he's Lord. I think he just thinks he's still a man. The rake.
You think so?
Where's the rake? Is he a rake?
The rake.
Is he a rake? If he's not a rake, I don't want to read him. Oh no, he seems like a fucking
British.
Yeah, he seems like a bad. Hold on. Maybe not that one. I heard female. I saw female what was it? Hold on, I'm gonna read it specifically. No female personnel are permitted involvement in containment protocols for SCP-1847. I don't think he's a good person, and maybe I don't want to read that one out loud. Access denied. Zis Boomba. Wait, which one's Zis Boomba? Where's that?
Ziz Boomba.
Zis Boomba. Zis Boomba.
1874.
Alright, is that my turn? Oh, he's safe. Okay.
Yeah.
SCP-1874. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1874 is to be contained in a paddock with the Agricultural Research Station at Site 58 as part of a flock of no less than 7 sheep kept within the experimental farm. SCP-1874 is to wear a sheep jacket at all times in order to facilitate distinguishing it from the rest of the flock. The sheep jacket is to be replaced immediately whenever necessary, due to the highly social nature of the species. SCP-1874 will suffer physiological effects of extreme stress if isolated from other sheep for more than 1 day. In the event that any of the other sheep are killed, they are to be replaced within that time frame. All interactions with SCP-1874 and its flock, including veterinary care, I'm getting tired, must be done with full protective gear, gloves, long sleeves, goggles, boots. SCP-1874 and its flock are all to have standard access to water and foraging suitable vegetation. Description: SCP-1874 is a female sheep of the Black Welsh Mountain breed. When SCP-1874 makes contact with the skin of a live mammal that is not another sheep, SCP-1874 will explode. The force of this explosion has yet to be properly measured. However, when in an open space, it is sufficient to kill everything within approximately 6 meters of SCP-1874. SCP-1874 is not immune to its own explosion or its own explosive nature, and will be reduced to biological debris. However, after approximately 5 minutes, the flesh and organs will move towards each other and reassemble into SCP-1874 as it was immediately prior to the explosion. The process of reassembling and reanimation takes 1 minute. SCP-1874 does not appear to be traumatized or otherwise psychologically affected by its detonations. Breeding experiments with SCP-1874 have been unsuccessful. In particular, male sheep have proven to be extremely reluctant to mate with SCP-1874, and attempts at artificial insemination are being made. However, if it is possible for SCP-1874 to bear lambs that share its anomaly, it would open opportunities to do internal experimentation on SCP-1874. Acquisition log. SCP-1874 was discovered on blank blank 20 blank. In the aftermath of an apparent terrorist attack at the redacted petting zoo, in which redacted visitors and redacted employees were all killed. All other sheep in the paddock likewise died in the blast, with the exception of SCP-1874, which was standing at the blast's epicenter and grazing on vegetation. Amnestics were administered to survivors and witnesses, and SCP-1874 was taken into custody. Addendum 1874-1. After gathering samples from the surface of SCP-1874's wool, it has been determined through microscopic examination that it exudes an anomalous form of trinitrotoluene, right? Maybe? Hereby referred to as SCP-1874-1. Rather than the lanolin grease that sheep naturally produce. Through closer examination of its reactions, researcher Redacted discovered that this anomalous material is what is causing SCP-1874 to reassemble and reanimate. Further experimentation is needed to determine what causes SCP-1874-1 to ignite when in contact with the skin of live mammals. The end.
It's an exploding sheep.
It's an exploding sheet that you touch it, he explodes on you. He kills everybody in a fucking 800-mile radius. Alright, do you want to do a few more thoughts, Lapis? Thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's do one more each, and then I think I'm getting a little tired. Yo, indoor salesman, hold on. Does this one have how about, okay, wait, this one's really long. How about we do indoor salesman, and then because this one has interviews. Yeah. And then we'll call it.
Alright.
All right.
Which one is it?
SCP-1879.
1879.
Ooh, yeah,
77, 78, 79.
79, yeah. 69. Oh, I get it. It's like one off. Never mind.
SCP 1879. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Object class header. Special containment procedures. Due to the nature of this anomaly, SCP-1879 cannot be contained by the Foundation at this time. Foundation agents are to monitor police reports within the state of Washington for signs of possible SCP-1879 infection. When an instance of 1879-1 is found, MTF Row 4, aka Shoes Salesman, are to be dispatched to the location to deal with SCP-1879-1 at the minimum possible cost to those involved. All items obtained from these interactions are to be incinerated if feasible and dismantled if not. Civilians that come in contact with 1879-2 are to be administered Class A amnestics after Foundation questioning. SCP-1879 is a phenomenon that affects houses in the state of Washington, USA. It has been noted to only affect interior doors, which are hereby designated 1879-1. These doors are visually unchanged. However, when a sapient organism comes within 2 meters of SCP-1879-1 instance, repeated knocking emanates from the object. This continues indefinitely until a subject opens the door. At this point, a male humanoid entity, hereby designated as 1879-2, will emerge from the SCP-1879-1 instance. The entity is approximately 1.7 meters in height and appears to be of Caucasian descent and indeterminate age. After emerging from the door, SCP-1879-2 will attempt to sell a product to the subject. These products appear to vary widely in purpose and origin, as the entity has presented a variety of objects. Ooh, what does that footnote say?
What footnote?
Wow. LP record of Abbey Road signed by all 4 members of the Beatles, a leather belt, and a Glock 18 pistol.
Yo,
Nice.
these on Glocks.
The entity will dramatically explain the purpose and appeal of the product to the subject, often cornering them or suggesting they sit down before doing so. The explanations and tactics utilized are often not particularly persuasive, and the entity uses underhanded means to sell its product. After fully explaining, the entity will then offer a price. Said price rarely consists of currency and often is detrimental to the subject or the subject's health. The entity consistently refuses to elaborate or comment on the definition of its prices unless it decides to raise them, which it often does if the product is not accepted and paid for quickly. 1879-2 is persistent in its efforts and refuses to leave the subject alone until the product is purchased. However, if it is sufficiently threatened or wounded, the entity will temporarily retreat back into 1879-1, which will then revert back into a non-anomalous door. It will later return within the same house via a different door and confront the subject, attempting more aggressively or even threatening them to purchase the product, as well as increasing the price. Once the product is purchased, the entity will thank the subject and exit the area through an SCP-1879-1 instance. The following log is a short list of items obtained from deals with 1879-2, along with the described price and results. Object received, price statement, results. 1 red rose. All I'm asking for is your heart. Subject expired due to the demanifestation of his cardiovascular system. 220 bananas. Give me some sugar, sweetie. All candied goods within the house disappeared.
What the
1
fuck?
thermonuclear explosive. I want your soul. Subject hesitantly complied after encouragement. No notable effects happened at the scene of exchange. However, the subject later discovered 2 of her Aretha Franklin albums, Lady Soul and Almighty Fire, to be missing. That's funny.
I'm sorry, she got
The
a nuclear
following
bomb for 2 fucking albums? What the fuck?
Yeah. The following log was
Worth
taken
it.
during the initial attempts of Foundation agents to apprehend and discern the nature of 1879-2. Agent Rogers was equipped with audio recording devices at the time of the event. The incident took place at redacted, Seattle, Washington, the home of Shirley Yeats. Mrs. Yeats had previously called the police several times urgently, describing a salesman that wouldn't get out of her house and kept disappearing into random doors. Foundation agents intervened to investigate the possible anomaly. Upon arrival at the scenes, agents noted a male humanoid entity that was carrying a juvenile border collie, holding it in front of Mrs. Yeats while speaking rapidly.
Alright, do you want to be the salesman?
I want to be the salesman.
Okay.
Oh, good. Maybe you'll listen to some. See, I got this dog right, but I can't keep it, so I thought maybe Shirley'd like this guy. I just popped over and offered to give it to her. Okay, maybe not give per se. A guy's still gotta get by, right? Anyways, I offered it, and
That's not what we...
hold on. Before you say anything, let me tell you about this puppy. He's a purebred and the most playful little scamp you'll ever see. Hey, even if he's apparently not good enough for some people.
If you don't listen, I'm
Just look at him. He's so sad. Look, he's potty trained and everything. I just don't want to see him sad. I really can't have him anymore. Personal reasons, you know. Really, all I'm asking for is some of your time. You'll barely even notice him around. Cross my heart.
Would you just...
Some of your time is all I'm...
Wait. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Do I have a towel? Hold on.
Are you gonna gag me?
Hold on. I'm just gonna make towel. Hold on.
You're gonna make towel noises?
Yeah, hold on.
Guys, turn on your closed captions.
Yeah, turn on your
Probably
closed
show
captions. Towel sounds.
noises.
I don't even know if you can hear it. Anyway. Okay, fuck it. We're taking him back to the site, to interrogate him.
Agents attempted to escort SCP-1879-2 out of the house. However, upon exiting the front doorway, the entity manifested. Agents were not able to locate it within the house in the following investigation of the house. 1879-2 later reportedly manifested within the house after approximately 6 hours, and Foundation agents returned to the scene.
Ma'am, please, he just needs a home. I have to sell him. It doesn't cost any money, I promise. Just 12 years of your time.
God. Try to keep the thing in the room this time.
Shirley, just take the dog and I'll be gone. I swear on my life.
Jesus Christ.
Mrs. Yeats took the animal immediately she disappeared.
Pleasure
wait.
doing business with you.
Hey, wait, read the footnote as well.
Oh, yeah. The subject was recovered 12 years later from the same location. Subject is physically unchanged and has no recollection of the time during her absence.
Yeah.
The entity then walked into the closet before agents could apprehend it. After passing through the doorway, SCP-1879-2 demanifested Class A domestics were administered to Mrs. Yeats' family.
You want to do the audio log as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it. Hurry up.
Wait, hold on. The following log was taken during a successful Foundation interception. of an SCP-1879-1 activation event. Hold on. Rapid, inconsistent knocking sounds emanating from SCP... Lapis? Are you knocking?
Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Take all the time you need.
God damn it, hurry up. I have to meet the quota by tomorrow. Also, I'll have to stay in this world for the next century. Hey! I know you're in there. Spare a moment of your time? Why does the boss even need this anyways? It's not like he has any use for them anymore. A musical scale.
Yeah, go up the scale. Go. That's pretty good.
You can't snap.
All right, here, I got you.
Oh wait, no, that was his phone ringing. I think.
Oh, well, I mean, good enough.
Call me.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on.
No, wait, I don't have my phone.
Oh, my phone's on my fucking thing. My phone's tracking my face.
Okay.
Shit.
Yes, boss. I know. It's not what you meant by soul. I just thought you'd get a kick at it. Yes, sir, I will. Yes, I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Please don't hurt it. I'll meet the quota this time, I swear. Yes. Okay, thank you. Goodbye, sir. I better get ready to move up to at least accounting this time. Just get me out of this place already. I've paid my dues and then some.
Hello, Mr. Oh, you. Hi.
That's me.
Oh, sorry. That's me.
Hello, Mr. Oh, you. Hi.
Hello. Now, I'd like to ask you...
Now, see here, let's think logically. You know I'm not going to tell you anything. I know you're not likely to buy what I'm selling, so let's just move on to greener pastures. I'm coming up close to a deadline, and I'm sure you're swamped with making sure good people don't do their jobs. So I'll just be on my way and let you do that. Ciao. Entity attempts to close the door. Agent Rogers holds door open and grabs...
Aggressive. That's not happening. It sounds of a struggle.
Personnel retrieve and detain.
Now, are you going to talk to me?
Within the room.
Look, I'm busy, so I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you something. No money out of your pocket. And we'll call it even. Sounds good? Within 1 to 3 seconds of this statement, approximately 2,000 coins of assorted origin manifested within the pockets, epidermis, and digestive tract of all subjects at the scene, excluding SCP-1879-2. All Foundation personnel involved were confirmed to be deceased. 1879-2 was reportedly encountered later that day on a house further down the same street, but apparently demanifested before Foundation agents could reach the scene.
Damn.
Sheesh.
What an asshole.
Dang, they tried to keep him inside the room, so he just
He filled them with coins.
gave them money. He just gave them money.
He did. He filled them with coins. They got filled with fucking coin. That sounds like a pretty good end to me, honestly.
He shoved coins under their skin.
In their fucking organs, all over them.
In their skin, in their stomach, and
In their throat,
pockets.
in their eyes.
Their actual pockets.
Yeah, their actual pockets. That's pretty pog. You know what? Thanks, guy. Thanks. What's his name? Indoor salesman.
Pretty poggies. Pretty
All right.
poggers champions.
This was fun. This was a lot of fun, actually. Do we want to raid Han? Let's raid Han. Han's playing Little Nightmares. Let's fucking go.
Little Nightmares 2.
Thank you guys for coming. This was a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do this again sometime. I don't know. Maybe we'll have someone other than Lapis.
Reading.
Maybe we'll have
more people.
Yeah, maybe we'll have
more people.
Yeah, we'll have more people. We could have special guests starring SCP reading, starring some other fuckers. I don't know. Little Nightmares. Yes.
SCPs. Read SCPs by the fireplace.
Yeah, SCP by the fireplace. Yeah. Okay. Good night. Good night. Thank you for coming. Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.